Word of the week, this guys, is hope, right? It's that expectation when you're pursuing something, right? Is that ambition, that belief that what you're doing, you're going to attain. Hope is what keeps us going, right? It keeps us waking up in the morning. It's that hope that we're going to receive, we're going to get, we're going to achieve, we're going to be successful. It's just that thing in the back of our mind. It's that kind of like that dream. It's that thing in the back of our mind that keeps us going. It's like that internal motivator for us, the hope that we'll see it through. So, and when I think of it, I think of aspiration or our desire. It's just that, again, that internal feeling of believing and having faith, or I guess that desire to see it come to pass. So, this week, guys, hope.
Wow, this is it's amazing you actually brought that up. I've got a bit of a personal story behind that word, and it only happened a couple of days ago. Having a chat to a fairly influential guy who's been around the cricket scene for a long time, both in Australia and the UK, and detailed what I'm doing at the moment and coming back to it to hopefully get as high as I can in terms of a grade to, progress my work as well, to work with some higher levels and hopefully open some doors that way. But I was like, second, third year state, I don't see that unrealistic to push back to in a couple of years' time.
Yep.
And he flat out said to me, he said, you're going to be 31 next year, you're done. Straight away, you've got no interest, you're done.
Wow.
And I work in an industry where I'm giving people an idea of whether something's likely or unlikely, but I never tell someone it's certainly going to happen or it's not going to happen. A bit similar to JFK, that if someone tells me it can't be done, I go the other way. Yeah. And you get it done.
Yep.
Regardless, doesn't make it easy, but you get it done. So that's given me a bit of motivation, but that's something you can really crush that word hope.
Yeah, absolutely.
And hope brings your drivenness to achieve as well. And I sat back and reflected on that, and I thought that's terrible. It really is. If you told that to someone who didn't have that headspace,
it's a dick move.
Yeah, it is.
What a jerk.
But to tell someone, you're done, it crushes that hope, and therefore you can completely become so depressed.
It is. That's
Unless he read you that well that he knew. If he told you that flat out, it would go the other way.
Yeah. Well,
some people are motivated that way. I'm motivated that way. So
reverse psychology. But hope's huge. If you don't have hope, there's nothing in terms of, I don't believe what John was saying, it's unattainable. If you've got that dream, if you put the work in, first of all, you've got to believe it. But if you put the groundwork in as well, I fully believe that you can get there.
Absolutely.
As well. It's just sacrifice, but likely or unlikely, but hope should always be there.
Absolutely. Matt?
Yeah, I think for me it kind of ties in a little bit with visualising as well. Like I know during the season, prior to games and things, I set sort of goals and visions and things for myself personally and kind of sit there hoping that these things are going to happen and it's going to get the outcome I want. So I guess for me it's kind of the same thing as visualizing the goals.
Absolutely. Rightio, good word of the week, guys. Like that? Hope.
I did like.
Have some hope going into this week.
Positive word.
Yes, I've been on the positive tip lately, I think. Yeah. So usually I am. I don't think I've ever had any negative word. I think the most negative word I've had is failure, but that was in a positive context.
You can always pull the positive, I think, from any situation. And I think if you can do that, you then begin to look at the negatives as something you can work towards. Yeah. And the positive is you've identified it to be able to work on it, make it a strength.
Absolutely. Yeah. Good. Love it.